Good morning, all of you. Welcome to the next semester, that is seventh semester. I am Professor Pushkar Thigde, conducting a lecture and subjects related to internal combustion engine. Today, we'll discuss the first chapter of this internal combustion engine, that is in the introduction to IC engines. The main components of these systems or these subjects are introduction, classification of IC engine, working of 2-stroke and 4-stroke engines, the power cycle consisting of these 2-stroke and 4-stroke engines, again the engine combustion. These are the main first point today we'll discuss related to the IC engine. Now there are different components of IC engine, that is spark plug, exhaust cam, exhaust valve, gearbox, flywheel, crank, connecting rod, piston, intake valve and intake cam, that we'll discuss separately for each and every engines, that is 2-stroke and 4-stroke engine. This is the actual diagram of this IC engine, which consists of a piston, connecting rod, different valve and piston rings, head. These are the valves. Let us see the what is engine. First of all, engine is the device which uses the different fuels and gives the power. The internal combustion engine is nothing but the combustion takes place within the engine or within the compact area, that is called the internal combustion engine, and fluid is contaminated with combustion products. That is, petrol engine is an example of internal combustion engine, where the working fluid is a mixture of air and fuel. What is an external combustion engine? Working fluid gets energy using boilers or by burning fossil fuels. That is, the fuel is burned externally in external combustion engine, whereas in internal combustion engine it is burned internally. Therefore, thus the working fluid does not come in contact with the combustion products in external combustion engine. Steam engine is the suitable example of the external combustion engine. Now, the internal combustion engine may be classified as a SI engine and CI engine. First of all, what is the SI engine? Spark ignition engine. That is, we require a spark plug to ignite the fuel in SI engine, whereas in CI engine, which increases the compression ratio of the fuel. CI engine is nothing but compression ignition engine. Basically, the SI engine is nothing but petrol engines we use this SI engine, and the diesel engines we use this the CI engine. Okay, this is the common factor or common area. Now, an engine in which the combustion process in each cycle is started by use of external spark is called as SI engine, and compression ignition engine is nothing but an engine in which the combustion process starts when the air fuel mixture self ignites due to high temperature in the combustion chamber caused by the high compression. To create a high temperature and pressure condition, we increases the compression ratio of CI engine. Now, the 4-stroke cycle, it has a 4 piston strokes over the 2 revolutions of each cycle. That is, for one revolution there are 2 strokes, and for other revolution there are two strokes. Therefore, this cycle is called as a 4-stroke cycle. One revolution consists of 360 degree, another 360 degree. That is, for 2-stroke it consists of 180 degree rotation of the connecting rod, and another 180 degree of one connecting rod makes 361 revolution. Now, 2-stroke cycle has 2 piston strokes over 1 revolution of each cycle. Now, we will be dealing with the spark ignition engine and the compression ignition engine operating on 4-stroke cycle. Now, IC engines are of different types of heat engines: external combustion, that is steam engine, turbines and Stirling engine; internal combustion engine, that is Otto engine, diesel engine and Wankel engine. The Otto engine is nothing but Otto cycle. It works on Otto cycle. Diesel engine is works on diesel cycle, and this is another type of Wankel engine is there which is used. Now, first, before going to the detail of this IC engine, let us see the applications of IC engine where we are using These we are using in automobiles, which are the important parts of today's life, that is for transportation. For the passenger vehicle, we uses the automobiles. In that we uses different IC engines. Second, in railways, in aeroplane, in ships. Okay, in another different the components or devices which you are using in gardening, farming, etc. And the different working instruments for cutting the for cutting trees. Okay, for cutting wood, which uses we uses these different engines or small engines which we are using. The IC engine is an engine in which the combustion of fuel oxidizes mixture occurs in the confined space, that is in the compact space, that is called as IC engine. These are the component of IC engine, or any IC engine, any type of engine, IC engine. Now it consists of a compact cylindrical tube or cylinder in which the piston is reciprocating up and down. This is the piston, this is the compact cylinder. Now this is the crankshaft. So this crankshaft connecting rod is there, and crankcase is another component which is U-tube type, or which is the O type in hollow section. Okay, now different types of valves are there: intake valve, inlet valve, outlet valve. Spark plug is also used. Cams are used for the operation of these are the cams. These are used for the better operation of the valves. Again, cooling water space is there, that for cooling the engine. The engine will get heated after continuous working. Hence, for cooling that engine, we are using these spaces, and we provide water through this. We circulate water to cool out the engine. Inlet valve, exhaust valve. Combustion chamber is nothing but it is the upper part of the piston in which actual combustion of the fuel takes place. Another cylinder block, connecting rod, crankcase, and crankshaft. These are the important parts of the any type of IC engine. Now in IC engine, which is two-stroke, that is working of two-stroke IC engine, how it happens. Now this is the diagram which shows the main components of the IC engine, that is piston, connecting rod, crankcase, inlet valve, out exhaust. What is transfer port, which is nothing but the important port for the two-stroke engine. Now let us see how the importance of the important function, or how the working of two-stroke IC engine is carried out. It consists of a power or exhaust valve, or intake or compression stroke, that is only in one revolution of a crankshaft, that is 360 revolution. The whole complete procedure of combustion takes place in two-stroke engine. One stroke is of 180 degree and another is of 180 degree rotation. Now the power or exhaust stroke in this two-stroke engine is nothing but first a ignition, where carried out when piston moves downward, compressing the fuel air mixture in crankcase. Okay, the ignition is carried out when the piston moves from upper dead center to the lower dead center. Okay, top dead center to bottom dead center, TDC to BDC. During this process, what happens, the air fuel mixture within the crankcase, that is this space, is get compressed, and the compressed air fuel mixture is given to this area and gets ignited due to high compression. Since there is no spark plug in two-stroke engine we are using. Okay, so this is the atomizer which we are using for fuel injection. And exhaust ports open after the combustion, as the ignition takes place by compressing the air fuel mixture. The exhaust ports get open, and the exhaust gases which are created after the ignition are get out through this exhaust valve. This is the first stroke of this two-stroke engine. Second, which is intake and compression, that is power and exhaust. After completing the power and exhaust, intake and compression. Intake, that is inlet port opens during this intake position, okay, and the compressed air fuel mixture rushes into the cylinder. Piston upward movement, that is when piston is moving from BDC to TDC, the compressed air or air is gone into the cylinder, and the upward movement provides further compression of this cylinder. Okay, now this is the simple working of this two-stroke engine in IC engine. So what are the advantages of this two-stroke engine? Well, the advantages of two-stroke engine over the other are nothing but lack of valves, that is less numbers of valves are used, which simplifies the construction and lowers the weight of the engine. Again, fire once every revolution, that is 360 degree revolution, it takes fires, and which gives significant power boost at every revolution. This is another important advantage of this two-stroke engine. Can work in any orientation, that is at any orientation or at any angle. It works better, two-stroke engine works better at any angle which is placed in the automobile. Okay, good power to weight ratio, that is weight of that engine is lower but power given by that engine is maximum. That is why these engines are used in maximum automobiles or in maximum applications. And then what are the drawbacks? The above are the advantages which gives the importance of two-stroke engine in our daily life. Another drawbacks of these two-stroke engines are lack of dedicated lubrication system makes the engine wear faster. Dedicated lubrication systems are nothing but the lubrication systems which are actually given hole through the to the system, which are provided to the four-stroke engine, that is water jets, again air cooling, different compartments which are used for the cooling of a IC engine. There is no dedicated cooling system or lubrication system for the two-stroke engine, hence wear and tear gets faster for two-stroke engines. Again, the necessity of oil addition into the fuel. Oil should be added in the fuel for the two-stroke engine. In previous automobiles which we were using, that I also used that type of automobile, that when we added some fuel to the automobile, some part of oil should be added after that. Some droplets or some ml of oil should be added in that automobile. Why? Since it is two-stroke engine, that is oil should be added in that engine for better working of the fuel. The necessity of oil addition into fuel, that is low efficiency for the two-stroke engine, produce a lot of pollution. This fuel produces lot of air pollutions, hence the as the invention gets in this engine, IC engine, these are less used engine type of two-stroke engines. Okay, now four-stroke engines are nothing but in this the four strokes are carried out. Okay, the starting position is first position of that engine, in which there are two valves, first inlet valve, outlet valve, piston, connecting rod, crankcase, these different compartments, again these spark plug. These are the main components of four-stroke engine. Okay, now what is the first stroke of that engine? That is intake stroke. Okay, that is also called as a suction stroke. Okay, in suction stroke, the piston moves from top dead center to bottom dead center. That is, the movement of piston is from upward to the lower. During this, the vacuum is created in the combustion chamber, and due to this vacuum, the inlet valve gets open due to the rotation of the cam. It is easier for inlet intake valve to open due to the suction stroke or compression or the vacuum created in the combustion chamber. Hence, as vacuum exceeds, the inlet valve opens and air is made inlet. Air fuel mixture gets into the combustion chamber, which is the first stroke or first 180-degree stroke of 4-stroke engine. That is first revolution 180 degrees. First 180 degrees are inlet stroke or intake stroke or suction stroke. Second is compression stroke. In this compression stroke, the piston moves from bottom dead center. After reaching the piston to the extreme bottom dead center, the air fuel gets filled in the combustion chamber. After that, next revolution, half revolution, gets the air which is get inlet to the combustion chamber is compressed with the help of this piston and cylinder arrangement. That is, piston moves up and the air fuel mixture get compressed. That is, pressure and temperature gets increased. During this, at the end of reaching this piston at the top dead center, the air fuel mixture in that area gets compressed and the temperature also increased, pressure also increased in that air fuel mixture, and the molecules which are in that air fuel mixture get separated and they become easier for combustion. At the end of that stroke, the spark plug gets ignited or spark plug ignite the spark and fuel gets burned. Air fuel mixture gets burned and major blast takes place in that engine, and that blast which is carried out is our power which is given to the piston. Okay, for the piston we give that power, and due to that blasting or combustion, due to that force created in that area of combustion chamber, the piston from top dead center moves extremely at a high position to the bottom dead center with high speed. During traveling of this TDC to BDC, the speed of that piston movement is at the highest level of the engine, and it is called as a power stroke. That is, movement of a piston from top dead center to bottom dead center is called as a power stroke of the engine. Okay, now in power stroke, air fuel mixture explodes, driving the piston down very fast. When it reaches to the bottom dead center from TDC to BDC, the power stroke completes. That is, power stroke in 4-stroke engine is third stroke. Now, for when her exhaust stroke, the piston from BDC travels to the TDC and the exhaust valve opens. That is, piston moves up and exhaust valve open, which leaves the exhaust cylinder. After combustion, some of the exhaust gases are created in that engine. These exhaust gases are get exhausted, or some of these combustion gases. These combustion gases or combusted gases consist of CO2, NOx, then again CO, then again SO2, CO, carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, nitrogen oxide, sulfur oxides. These are the combustion gases which are created during the combustion. So for removing these gases, piston moves from BDC to TDC and exhaust valve opens with the help of cam and cylinder arrangement. This valve get ruled out or get exhaust the combustion gases which are produced during the combustion. So this is the 4-stroke engine which we studied. These are the different valve arrangement of this 4-stroke engine. So this is what the IC engine working of 2-stroke and 4-stroke engine we discussed today. Tomorrow we will discuss the different another basic components of the IC engine, and we will discuss another important points. for the IC engine. Okay, thank you.